every thought you hold, not the ones you speak, but the ones you quietly feed, is a quantum decision that shifts your reality in ways you cannot see yet, but will absolutely feel later. Nothing in your internal world is neutral. Every thought is a vote for the future you're stepping into. Today, we're exploring something most people never realize. You're not thinking about reality. You're choosing reality with every thought that gains your attention. Your mind is not a passive commentator. It's a quantum selector, collapsing infinite possibilities into the one experience you live next. Let's begin. Before anything becomes physical, it exists as pure potential. Infinite outcomes, infinite pathways, all equally possible. But the moment you focus on something, even for a split second, you begin collapsing those potentials into a single direction. Your thought becomes the first whisper of form. Most people assume thought is harmless as long as it isn't spoken. But consciousness doesn't care about silence. The universe responds to focus, not volume. So when you replay fear, doubt, resentment, or self-sabotage, you're not overthinking. You're pre-selecting a reality where those vibrations become reflections. Every internal conversation shifts your trajectory. When you assume you're not good enough, something inside of you contracts. When you assume everything will work out, something expands. These micro movements change how you perceive options, how you interpret signals, and how you show up. And the quantum field reorganizes itself around your coherence or your chaos. This is why two people can walk into the same situation and see completely different worlds. One is tuned to fear-based probabilities. The other is tuned to empowered ones. Each receives the reality they unconsciously decided to expect. Life doesn't reflect your wishes. It reflects your dominant inner state. Hold a thought long enough, and it gains density. It becomes a pattern. Patterns become emotional habits. Emotional habits become your baseline frequency. And that frequency becomes the architecture of your experiences. You don't have to manifest. You're already manifesting. You can't turn this off. The quantum mirror doesn't pause just because you're not paying attention. It reflects whatever is active within you, whether that's clarity or confusion, empowerment or self-betrayal, expansion or contraction. This is the truth that most people avoid. When you keep rehearsing the same negative possibilities, you're not worrying, you're aligning. You're tuning yourself to the outcomes that you fear. But the moment you shift the thought, truly shifted, reality begins reconfiguring. Not instantly in your environment, but instantly in the field. You change timelines before you ever see the proof. You choose new outcomes before they exist in physical form. Your internal shift is the earliest sign of a new destiny unfolding. When you get intentional with your thoughts, you stop living as a reactor and you start living as a creator. This is not about fake positivity. It's about energetic accuracy. Every empowered thought strengthens your coherence. And coherence is the language reality responds to. When you think from clarity, your field stabilizes. When your field stabilizes, your path straightens. When your path straightens, Synchronicities appear because the universe finally has a clean signal to follow. Your thoughts don't describe your life. They design it. So remember, you don't need to force your reality to change. You only need to become aware of the thoughts you're feeding. Because the moment you choose a new thought with presence and conviction, you've already taken the first quantum step toward a new world. Reality reshapes itself around the thinker who is awake. If this journey spoke to you, be sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone ready to experience life beyond thought. Comment below. What thought have you been feeding that you're ready to release today? I read every comment. If you would like to support my work directly, you can do so at buymeacoffee.com/magnumopus333. Or you can explore some original merchandise on my Teespring store online. The link is in the description below. Remember, your consciousness is the key that unlocks reality. Let's keep unlocking it together. Thank you for watching. Until next time.